Previewing Nationals today, I'm joined by head coach of the men's volleyball team, Brian Rigg. How you doing, Brian?
Good. Thank you, Gabe.
Guys, getting ready, getting geared up for Kansas City, Missouri, April 13th through 15th. You guys are headed there for Nationals. What can you just tell us about, you guys gearing up? Are you guys prepared? Like, how's the preparation been going, towards that event?
Yeah, the preparation's been going okay. We had the East Coast Championships this last Saturday, and it was good. It took a lot of energy from the guys. They played all day. We had a stomach virus go through our team. We have 10 of our 20 guys who are sick in the last day or two. One guy thinks he broke his wrist yesterday. So the preparation hasn't been going as we thought it would. It's going to be interesting to see if we're ready for the tournament, but I do think when next Wednesday comes, the guys will be ready. Nice,
and you just said the guys will be ready. So what are you most expecting out of your team at Nationals this year, just coming off of a successful tournament at the East Coast Championship? So what are you expecting out of the guys at Nationals?
I'm expecting we'll come, when they seed the top 48 teams, we'll be probably seeded in the top 10 or 15, which will put us in a great pool. We should have the first day, we should have 2 or 3 teams who we are expected to beat. So it should be good for us. It shouldn't be maybe the greatest challenge we'll face throughout the weekend. It'll get harder as the week goes on. But I expect the guys to step up. It'll be interesting to see with sickness and injury what the lineup looks like, but I think they'll step up. I think they'll play really well. I expect to have our best finish ever. So.
And you guys, placed really high like you just said. So are the guys nervous at all going into it? This is a big event, or guys are are the guys just relaxed and just ready to play?
Yeah, I don't think the guys are nervous. We have some of the guys who played for the D1 men's team last year. They finished in the top 32 in the country. They experienced the same pressure. Some of the guys that come up from the D2 team, and they finished in the top 16 last year. So it's not new for any of the guys who are going there, which is great. I think they'll be ready for it.
Who are some guys just this season that stepped up to get you guys to the point where you are at today?
The first guy in my mind is Gene DeJesus. He's a guy who's been playing volleyball only for about 18 months, maybe 14 months. And he finished this year on the East Coast. He was the runner-up for the MVP voting. So he's an excellent player. He made all East Coast team, all South team. He's definitely our go-to guy. We need him to be playing big and playing well. Our setter, Caden, was also all East Coast. He's a big player. And then there's got a lot of role players. Our other hitters, our passers definitely in the back row, they fuel our offense. So our libero, Sam Wyman, and our DS, David Hong, 2 very important players.
Right. And what's something that you've just learned from your team this year? Like, just a strength that, that surprised you so far this whole season that's really propelled you guys?
For 75% of the year, our team was terrific at serving and at serve receive. We had a great ball control, and that's been constant throughout the year. But just in the last week and a half, we've drastically increased our blocking average. I don't know how it happened exactly. The guys were never amazing blockers, and they weren't amazing at team blocking. But in the last week and a half, they've found their rhythm as far as blocking goes. They've been closing the holes. They've been averaging about 2.5, 3 blocks per set, which is terrific for us. So if we can maintain that, we'll have a great time at Nationals.
And you're expecting a great time. We're all expecting a great outcome from you guys in Kansas City, Missouri. So good luck down there. We'll be cheering you on. For Brian, I'm Gabe Henderson for LFSN, signing off.